Hey guys, James from Poseidon Gaming. We've got an interesting new mini-series to tell you all about. Stay tuned. Hi guys, it's James from Poseidon Gaming. Thanks for staying on the video and glad my small intro kept you interested. Now, I was sat on the train to work earlier this week listening to a podcast, and they happened to mention a mobile game that they were playing that sounded really good. So I downloaded it. It was an amazing experience, and it got me thinking that there aren't enough channels out there dedicated to the unknown game studios. So this mini-series was born. Welcome to the first episode of Poseidon Gaming Talks Undiscovered. The mini-series has one rule. We can't review gaming news from the US, Japan or the UK. They get enough coverage. So every few days we'll be reviewing an unknown game, platform or mobile, profiling a country to give more insight into what it's like to be a gamer there, and we will cover one major title update. Episode 1 is called Out There Chronicles, and we'll be talking about that game, the studio behind it, taking a look into the interesting world of gaming in Norway, and talk Final Fantasy 15. Hope you enjoy. Out There Chronicles is set long before the time period of the previous game, Out There. However, as a game not many people would have heard of, you probably still won't have a clue what I'm talking about. In this game you play Darius, a soldier who was put on ice after a war between Europe and America pretty much tore apart Earth, only to find out that when he wakes up, he's 1 million years in the future. Ouch. You then progress the game through a text-based format where the story development runs along similar lines to Mass Effect. Every action you take has a consequence, so be careful. You meet cool alien species, learn new languages, fight tough bastards, and ultimately find out what the hell happened to you and your ship, the Europa. Sounds fun, right? It is. The game was made by My Close Studio, a French developer that really has put a lot of thought into this, and it shows. Graphics are stunning, conversations are deep, and the music that goes alongside is of Hollywood proportion. At no point was I bored playing this game. It's available on iTunes now for about £2.29 or $2.99. I hate that it's more expensive for the Brits. The only thing stopping this game from being 5 stars is that the price you pay is only for the first chapter. A bit like the Telltale game series. So we've rated it 4 tridents, meaning it's awesome. Okay guys, now on to the part that I was really most excited about, profiling Norway. Okay, so if you don't know, Norway is a Scandinavian country with a population of about 5.1 million. Now, interestingly, it's actually the 28th biggest video game market worldwide. In 2015 had revenues of almost £200 million. That's massive. Now, this is interesting. Mobile games made up about £50 million of the market share. Studio Dirty Bits, massively popular creation Fun Run, hitting more than 70 million downloads. Some of the more notable developers for Norway are Krillbite Studio, Rain Games, Funcom, and D-Pad Studio. Now, Norway is really trying to push the boat on games investment and trying to get a bit higher than its 28th place worldwide. Now, the Norwegian Film Institute funds Norwegian game development, and in 2015, 8 companies received £500,000 each. And they're really trying to push the games industry international as well. It's last year, the £700,000 worth of funding was made available to get Norwegian developers on the global scale. Last interesting point is that 25% of the Scandinavian game sales comes from Norway, and the country favours action games. Hope you've learned something about Norway. Right guys, hope you learned something about Norway. Interesting country, especially for the games industry. Now, on to the final little bit, your little bit of steak, your red meat, your major title update. Final Fantasy 15, no, not talking about the delay, going to talk about the recent award at Gamescom for People's Choice. Boom, well done Square Enix. Looking forward to seeing Final Fantasy 15 in November. Don't delay it again. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. We certainly enjoyed making it. So hopefully you learnt some new things about Norway, and you're off now to download Out There Chronicles, unless you've done it already.
as episode 2 will be out in a few days. So yeah, and comment and share, like, just get engaged. We really want to hear from you. So thanks for watching. Poseidon Gaming signing out.